Do you ever wake up feeling like your joints have rusted overnight? Almost as if your body needs extra oil just to get moving? You're not alone. After 70, those little aches and stiffness in the morning can sneak up on anyone. But here's the exciting part. If you're ready to make small but powerful changes, your mornings can feel a whole lot smoother. In this video, we're diving into 7 science-backed morning rituals that can help keep your joints strong and flexible well into your golden years. And trust me, you don't want to miss any of them, especially the last one, which most people overlook. Let me share a quick story. My friend Margaret, at age 73, always dreaded getting out of bed. She struggled with creaky knees and sore shoulders. Then she discovered a short series of habit changes, nothing extreme. And within a few weeks, her mornings transformed. She felt more energized, more limber, and best of all, more confident. Want to know her secret? Stay tuned because we're about to explore every tip that helped Margaret and could help you too. Now, let's dive into our first ritual. 1. Gentle stretching. Wake up your joints. The right way. Margaret's story begins with the simplest change of all: gentle stretching. Instead of jumping straight into the day, she dedicated 5 minutes, just 5, to ease her body out of its overnight stiffness. Think of it like starting your car on a cold winter morning. If you slam the accelerator immediately, you risk damaging the engine. But if you let it warm up gradually, it performs better all day. Why does it work? During sleep, your muscles and joints get minimal movement. Fluid pools around certain areas, and your circulation can slow. Gentle stretching counteracts this by increasing blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your ligaments, muscles, and cartilage. Consider it an internal wake-up call that says, "Hey body, time to function smoothly." You don't need to be an expert yogi. Begin while still in bed. Slowly flex and point your toes, circle your ankles, and gently stretch your arms overhead. Once you've sat up, try simple neck rotations. Look slowly to the right, then slowly to the left, feeling each muscle loosen. Even better, stand up, with support if needed, and do a mild forward bend, letting gravity release tension in your lower back. Don't bounce or force it. Instead, breathe deeply and allow your muscles to relax. For an even clearer example, meet Robert, age 75. He used to groan every morning when his alarm went off because his lower back felt like a steel rod. Now he follows a quick routine: a standing quad stretch, a gentle cat-camel spine motion, and a few shoulder rolls. It takes him under 10 minutes. After a few weeks, that locked feeling in his back dissipated, and he found tasks like picking up groceries or climbing stairs less taxing. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. Think slow and steady, focusing on your breath. If you feel any sharp pain, ease off. This routine is about lubrication and gentle mobilization, not strain. Over time, these small efforts add up. You may notice improved posture, reduced stiffness, and a boost in your overall flexibility. Just like a warm-up lap preps an athlete for competition, your morning stretches prepare you for the day's demands, whether it's a brisk walk, a round of golf, or simply playing with the grandkids. If you're finding this valuable, comment number 1 below so I know you're still with me. Now let's move on to a small, often overlooked habit that can have a big impact on your joints. 2. Hydration first. The simple habit that protects your cartilage. After her brief stretching routine, Margaret would head to the kitchen. But before coffee, before breakfast, she'd pour herself a tall glass of water. Why water first? Because while you've been sleeping, your body's been quietly losing fluids through breathing and perspiration. Waking up dehydrated even slightly can make joint discomfort more pronounced. It's like running an engine low on oil. In fact, there's another gentleman, Henry, who used to skip morning hydration altogether, rushing straight for his mug of coffee. By 10 a.m., his knees would start to ache, and he couldn't figure out why. His doctor suggested a water-first approach, and soon, Henry found his knees were less noisy and his energy didn't plummet mid-morning. Coincidence? Hardly. Your synovial fluid, the cushioning fluid in your joints, depends on adequate hydration. Less water intake means thicker synovial fluid, less effective lubrication, and more friction on your cartilage. So how much water should you drink? Start with about 8 to 12 ounces, roughly 250 to 350 milliliters, right when you wake up. If you prefer, add a slice of lemon for flavor. The citrus can be refreshing and may aid digestion, though plain water works just fine. The key is consistency. One glass on Monday won't magically fix your joints, daily habits do. A common concern is, won't I spend my morning running to the bathroom? Possibly at first. But you can minimize disruptions by pacing your intake throughout the day rather than chugging large amounts all at once. And staying hydrated steadily is much better than letting your body swing from parched to overhydrated. Also, don't forget about hidden water sources. Fruits like watermelon or cucumbers are high in water content. Soups and teas also contribute to your fluid levels. However, watch out for beverages with excess caffeine or sugar, as they can counteract the benefits by encouraging fluid loss or increasing inflammation. Speaking of inflammation, insufficient hydration is linked to higher inflammatory markers. Think of your cartilage like a sponge. It needs moisture to remain pliable and strong. When you're consistently hydrated, your cartilage cells function optimally, absorbing shock and supporting your body without as much wear and tear. So, a simple morning habit, drinking a glass of water, might be one of the most powerful, cost-effective steps you take for your joints. 3. Anti-inflammatory breakfast. Fuel your joints for the day. You've stretched, you've hydrated. What's next? Breakfast. But not just any breakfast, one that tackles inflammation head-on. Let me introduce you to Barbara, age 76. She loved starting her day with processed cereal and a muffin. Sounds harmless, right? Well, she struggled with relentless swelling in her hands and ankles, especially in the morning. A nutritionist suggested switching to an anti-inflammatory breakfast. Within weeks, Barbara noticed less puffiness, less pain, and more energy. Inflammation is a key culprit in joint deterioration. Sugary, high-processed foods can spike your body's inflammatory response. Over time, that ongoing stress on your joints can accelerate cartilage breakdown. An anti-inflammatory breakfast, on the other hand, is rich in whole foods: oats, berries, nuts, seeds, leafy greens, and healthy fats that help regulate your body's inflammatory pathways. Consider starting your day with oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts. Oats supply fiber that keeps blood sugar stable, important for reducing inflammatory spikes, while blueberries are packed with antioxidants and walnuts offer omega-3 fatty acids. Prefer savory? Scramble some eggs with spinach and turmeric. Eggs provide protein for muscle support. Spinach contains vitamins that support bone health, and turmeric, especially combined with black pepper, can be a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Let's bring in Susan, age 72, who used to think an anti-inflammatory breakfast required expensive supplements or fancy superfoods. She discovered it can be as basic as swapping out processed bread for whole-grain toast, adding avocado for healthy fats, and sprinkling some flax or chia seeds on top. Simple, budget-friendly, and highly effective over time. Also, be mindful of what you drink. Coffee in moderation is okay. Some studies suggest it has beneficial antioxidants, but loading it with sugar or heavy creams can offset those perks. Green tea is another fantastic choice due to its polyphenols, known to combat inflammation. If you're looking to sweeten things, try natural options like a dash of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon, which itself has anti-inflammatory properties. Timing matters too. Aim to eat your breakfast within an hour or two of waking up. This helps stabilize your energy levels and gives your body the nutrients it needs when it's most receptive. By fueling yourself early with the right foods, you support a healthier metabolism and better overall joint function. And here's the hidden gem. An anti-inflammatory breakfast doesn't just help your joints short-term. Over months and years, it contributes to better cardiovascular health, stronger bones, and a lower risk of chronic diseases that often accompany aging. It's one of those daily choices that quietly rewrites your body's long-term narrative. If you're excited to give this a try, comment number 3 below. Next, we'll explore a movement ritual that's gentle yet transformative, especially for anyone who worries about high-impact exercise. 4. Low-impact movement. Protect your joints while staying active. Imagine you've just finished your wholesome breakfast and your body feels ready to move. But if the word exercise makes you anxious, especially if you have sore knees or hips, fear not. Low-impact movement could be your new best friend. Meet Frank, 74, who used to think the only way to stay fit was running. Unfortunately, that took a toll on his knees, and soon he found himself avoiding all exercise. Then he discovered Tai Chi. Low-impact exercises like walking, Tai Chi, yoga, or swimming minimize stress on your joints by avoiding forceful ground impact. These activities still help build and maintain muscle strength, which is crucial for stabilizing and protecting your joints. They also boost blood flow to cartilaginous areas, delivering nutrients where they're needed most. Consider setting aside 10 minutes each morning for a dedicated routine. It could be as simple as a brisk walk around your neighborhood. Take it slowly at first if you're new or dealing with pain. Focus on your posture, roll your shoulders back, engage your core, and keep your steps light yet purposeful. Or try basic yoga poses. Cat-camel for spinal flexibility, seated forward folds for hamstrings, or a gentle warrior pose for hip mobility. Yoga novices like Carol, 71, often find relief in easy poses supported by a chair, building strength gradually without risking balance issues. Tai Chi, often described as meditation in motion, involves slow, flowing movements that gently work your muscles and improve coordination. Over time, practitioners report better balance, reduced stiffness, and even a calmer mind. Think of it this way. Every graceful shift of weight trains your joints, muscles, and ligaments to work together in harmony, lowering the chance of sudden twists or strains. If you miss that sense of full-body engagement, swimming or water aerobics might be the perfect fit. Water's buoyancy supports your weight, drastically reducing impact on knees and hips. Meanwhile, the resistance of water ensures your muscles work efficiently. Perfect for individuals like John, 78 years old, who found land exercises too painful, but absolutely thrived in a warm pool environment. Over a few months, John noticed he could climb stairs more confidently, something he'd dreaded before. Always remember to listen to your body. The goal is to move in a way that challenges but doesn't hurt. Sharp pains are a sign to adjust your activity or consult a professional. And never underestimate the importance of warming up. Your gentle stretches can double as a warm-up and cooling down. With consistent low-impact movement, you strengthen the muscles around your joints and maintain a healthier range of motion, making everyday tasks, from picking up groceries to gardening, much more doable. 5. Joint-friendly supplements. What science says works. Perhaps you've seen commercials boasting about miracle supplements that promise to revitalize your cartilage overnight. It's natural to be skeptical, especially when navigating a market filled with bold claims. Yet some supplements do have credible research behind them. Take Mary, 79 years old, who combined gentle exercise with a carefully chosen supplement regimen and noticed a real difference in her knee discomfort after a few months. One of the most discussed supplements is glucosamine, often paired with chondroitin. Found naturally in cartilage, glucosamine may help slow cartilage deterioration and support joint cushioning. However, results can vary. Some people feel a notable improvement, while others see minimal change. If you try glucosamine, give it a few months before making a final judgment. Next, collagen has gained popularity. It's the protein responsible for providing structure to skin, bones, and yes, joints. Our natural collagen production declines with age, which can affect joint integrity. Collagen supplements might help replenish some of what you've lost, supporting joint comfort and overall function. Margaret, who we mentioned earlier, swears by her daily dose of collagen peptides in her morning coffee. Don't forget omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish oil, flaxseed oil, or algae-based supplements. These healthy fats have anti-inflammatory effects that can ease joint stiffness, especially in conditions like arthritis. Then there's turmeric. Curcumin is its active ingredient, known for battling inflammation throughout the body. If you opt for a curcumin supplement, choose one that includes black pepper extract, piperine, for better absorption. Still, no supplement is a silver bullet. As Frank discovered, popping pills alone won't replace regular exercise, a balanced diet, and healthy morning rituals. Supplements work best in synergy with an active lifestyle. Also, it's wise to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new product, especially if you're on medications or have existing conditions. Interactions are possible, and your doctor can help you find safe dosages. Quality matters too. Look for reputable brands with third-party testing to ensure you're actually getting the ingredients advertised. Sometimes cheaper supplements may be underdosed or contain fillers that offer little benefit. Paying a bit more for a quality product can save you disappointment and wasted effort. Finally, manage your expectations. If a supplement label claims you'll be pain-free in 24 hours, be skeptical. True joint support usually takes consistent use over weeks or months. Approach supplements like you would any other aspect of your wellness routine, an ongoing commitment that, combined with stretching, exercise, and good nutrition, can keep you moving comfortably for the long haul. 6. The power of morning sunlight. Boost your bone and joint health. What if a simple beam of sunlight could strengthen your bones and soothe your joints? It's not magic, it's vitamin D, and one of the most natural ways to get it is by stepping into gentle morning sunlight. Consider Bill, 77, who spent most of his retirement indoors, avoiding the sun due to past sunburns. His doctor discovered Bill's vitamin D levels were extremely low, contributing to bone loss and heightening his joint discomfort. After a few weeks of short, safe morning walks, Bill's energy rose, and his joints felt noticeably better. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, crucial for maintaining strong bones. When bones are robust, they support your joints more effectively. Weak bones, on the other hand, increase the load on joints, accelerating wear and tear. Plus, research indicates that adequate vitamin D may help modulate inflammation, offering a protective effect against some types of joint pain. The best time for morning sunlight is usually within an hour or two of sunrise, when UV indices are lower, making it kinder to mature skin. You only need about 10 to 15 minutes on most days. Aim for some skin exposure on your arms or legs, but be mindful not to overdo it. If you're worried about sun damage, a quick, gentle sunlight session typically doesn't cause much harm, especially if you're not at peak UV hours. For extended periods, always consider sunscreen or protective clothing. Of course, climate and personal circumstances vary. If you can't regularly get outside, talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin D levels and possibly supplementing. That was the solution for Barbara, who lives in a rainy climate. She added a vitamin D supplement under her physician's guidance. Over time, her bone density tests showed slight improvement, and she felt a subtle but meaningful difference in how her hips and knees function during daily chores. Sunlight also influences sleep quality by regulating your circadian rhythm. Exposure in the morning signals your body to be alert, which in turn helps you wind down more naturally at night. Better sleep equals better repair for muscles and joints. It's a lovely cycle. You get outside, your body produces vitamin D, you sleep better, you move better, and your joints suffer less stress the following day. If you've been avoiding the sun entirely, take a small step. Crack open the curtains, sit by a sunny window for a few minutes, or venture onto your porch if you have one. Let the warmth soak in. Just like a plant thrives with the right amount of light, your bones and joints can flourish when you supply them with this essential nutrient. 7. The right mindset. Reduce stress, reduce joint pain. Ever wake up anxious or overwhelmed, only to notice your body feels tense and your joints ache more? That's no coincidence. Stress is a potent amplifier of physical discomfort, especially for those over 70 whose joints may already be vulnerable. Meet Richard, 76, who juggled financial worries, family conflicts, and health concerns all at once. His shoulders were perpetually tight, and his knees throbbed even during low-impact exercises. Why does stress worsen joint pain? The body releases cortisol in response to stress, a hormone that's helpful short-term but harmful if levels remain elevated. Chronic stress can trigger inflammation, slowing tissue repair in your joints and aggravating any underlying conditions like arthritis. Stress also disrupts sleep, robbing you of that critical repair time your body needs each night. So how do we tame this silent saboteur? Start your day with a brief mindfulness session. Close your eyes, inhale deeply for 4 counts, hold for a second, then exhale for 4 counts. Visualize tension draining out of your body. Or try journaling. Write down your top 3 worries and potential solutions. Offloading them on paper gives your mind permission to relax. Another technique that helped Richard is gratitude listing. Each morning, he notes 3 things he's thankful for: a loving phone call from his granddaughter, a comfortable bed, or the ability to enjoy a short walk. This mental shift from worry to appreciation can lower stress hormones, indirectly soothing your joints. Don't forget, social connections can buffer stress. Something as simple as sharing a cup of morning tea with a neighbor or calling a friend for a quick chat can lift your mood and ease the emotional burden. You might even find an exercise buddy, someone who motivates you to stick with your stretching or low-impact workouts. This sense of community helps stave off the loneliness and anxiety that many seniors face. If certain triggers are beyond your control, maybe financial constraints or family drama, focus on what you can control, your response. Relaxation techniques, gentle movement, or even lighthearted entertainment can help you break the cycle of negative thoughts. And if stress feels overwhelming or leads to persistent aches, don't hesitate to seek professional help, whether it's counseling or advice from a healthcare provider. Ultimately, a relaxed mind fosters a healthier body. When stress levels are down, your body's inflammatory processes also dial down, giving your joints a much-needed break. Instead of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, lighten the load by embracing calm routines. Over time, you'll find that your joints move more freely, your days feel more joyful, and you have the energy to chase after what truly matters, be it hobbies, family gatherings, or simply a leisurely walk in the park. We've journeyed through 7 morning rituals, from gentle stretching to stress management, that can radically improve how your joints feel day after day. Whether you're like Margaret, who found relief through consistent habits, or more like Richard, who discovered how stress played into his pain, there's something here for everyone. The best part? Each ritual complements the others, creating a holistic approach to joint care. Now it's your turn. Which ritual will you try first? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experiences might inspire someone else on their own journey to healthier, happier joints. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss future updates. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires people of all ages. Thank you for watching, and here's to morning routines that keep you moving freely, well beyond 70.